Alright, my dudes, welcome back to another episode of Pokeclicker. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, I have an hour and 15 minutes to record this episode of Pokeclicker. So we're gonna try and get through this as soon as possible. Basically today we're gonna be finishing up some loose ends from the previous episode and moving on to the Galar region and completing as much of that as we can today. So the first thing that I want to do is go into my items bag, where you might notice a few things have changed. Off screen, I have 100 solar lights and lunar lights now from... Alright, so we're gonna get a Necrozma now, and with that we have obtained a Necrozma Dusk main form, and now we can go over to the lunar lights and we can use one on Lunala to get Full Moon Lunala form, and we can use one on Necrozma, and that gives us Necrozma Dawn Wings form. I also managed to get a Pinkan Berry, so the quest has proceeded to want me to beat 500 of these Pinkan Pokemon in each of the areas, and that's going to be finished soon. But while that is happening, there is an Ash Ketchum on top of Pinkan Mountain, so let's see if we can beat through... Oh, this Ash Ketchum is actually really strong. Hold on, let me use my items here to actually give us a fighting edge. I think those are all the correct items. Okay, now that we've started using our items, we're a little bit fast. I actually need to apply another item because it's about to wear off. Oh no, I didn't click. We might have to do this one again, but actually I think we're fine because we're about to get through the Tauros. I didn't pay attention to all the other mons, but I think these are obviously mons that Ash had during the Orange Islands League in the anime. And once we beat Charizard here, we're done. Hey, you found me on vacation. Just make sure your Pikachu does not eat the berries here. Will he give us a Pinkan Pikachu? Let's see. Pikachu. He did give us a Pinkan Pikachu. Alright. Okay, so now let's go back to beating this. And we just need to beat 90 more Pokemon, and we'll be good. Okay, now we have completed 500. And we need to collect Fairy Gems and Pixie Plates. Okay. Well, there's no deals inside of the underground for any Pixie Plates or nothing. And so we might have to dig for them, which means we're going to put this on hold for a bit. But speaking of fairy types, we can continue a part of another quest where we go to Shalor City, and there's another guy here who wants to fight. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I should have this on 10 times, just so we can go through these faster. But there's someone here in Riot who wants Diancie, apparently, and yeah, they're not allowed to take Diancie. Got 2 ninjas. I think based on the movie, they're going to be ending with Greninja here, because I think that's what the storyline is kind of going down. Yeah, it's Greninja. Okay, we defeated Riot, and now we have to go to the shopping mall in Ludio City, which is actually under attack, so we have to fight Meryl, and Meryl has a Yanma and a Delphox, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's a Delphox with 250 million health. Alright, there goes Meryl. And now we have to go to the Diamond Domain. We have to dig in the underground to find it. Okay, well those are going to be on pause again for a bit. We're just going to go to Icky Town. We're going to go from the Alola region to the Galar region. We'll gain 32 Q slots in the hatchery. We'll also have to progress to the dock in Galar, which is probably going to be the second gym, which is not too incredibly far away, but let's go. Oh, we also get a starter for this region. I'm going to go with the starter that I actually picked for the game, which is Grookey. And with that, we have captured 1,000 unique Pokemon, if you see on the left there, a little achievement. But this is the town map for Galar. This isn't all of it. This is only Motostoke, and this is Hulbury. So this is where the dock is, right? We've got a little hop icon down here, but let's go from where we're currently at to where we can find a Nickit. We catch the Nickit. And a Rookidee, and we catch the Rookidee, and we got Wooloo, Hoot, Squilbit. It does be good to probably use Quick Balls here, so let me go ahead and change over to those. But in a second or so, we should have everything on this route, or probably... Oh, there's a Blipbug. Is Blipbug the last one? It is. Great. Let's just ignore that. Let's just go to Wedgehurst Station. We got the Pokemart here. Is there anything good at the Pokemart? Ooh, they do sell mystery eggs. So there are some Pokemon that we need from eggs, mainly just the starters. Oh yeah, Professor Sonia, who hasn't any reports on roaming Pokemon, and the Rail Staff. There are some areas around Galar that you can only reach after beating the champion. One is an island paradise, and one is the freezing wasteland. Okay, so we can only go to the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor after beating the champion, but that makes sense. We got Trainer Hop here, who's pretty heckin' strong, but we're also pretty heckin' strong. He's got a Wooloo and the starter that loses to our starter since we picked Grookey. And that's it from Trainer Hop. Now we can go back to the Slumbering Weld. We have to fight Mirages, and the Mirages is a Zacian, that is the Battle Hero form, and Zamazenta, who is also in Battle Hero form. And there goes both of those lads. The Pokemon fled. Nice. So in order to beat the actual Slumbering Weld, which is probably how we get Zacian and Zamazenta, we're going to probably need to become champion, but let's go over Route 2. Why not? Should be Boltons, or not Boltons. What's the pre-evolved form of Boltons? Oh, well, there's Arcudas anyways. But, what's the pre-evolved form of Bolton? Choodle. I need to figure this out before it pops up, or else I'm going to feel like an idiot. Yamper. There's going to be Yampers on this route. Hey, there's a Yamper. And we missed it. Oh, we got Galarian Zigzagoon, though. Got the Galarian Zigzagoon. And I just need another one of them Yampers to pop up. Any Yampers? Oh, there's a Yamper. Great, we got that one. That completes all the Pokemon on Route 2. And now Pokemon Trainer Hop wants to fight yet again, so we'll give him a good thrashing. Got a Wooloo, Kai's Brookity, and still got the Sobble. The Sobble is going to go down. Alright, so from here, we can go to Wedgehurst Station and go to the Rolling Fields as part of the wild area. So it looks like the wild area is broken up into many different areas, but we'll see what's around here. Whoa, they got full-on doubles out here in the wild area already. Okay. This might not be a bad place to get some EVs in that case. You can just randomly find fully evolved Pokemon. Alright, seeing as we have all the Pokemon in Rolling Fields, let's go to Dappled Grove, where we already have everything in Dappled Grove, so we'll just beat 10 mons real quick and be on our way. Now we've got the West Lake Axwell, which has got a lot of Pokemon in here, but we already have all of them. So we get 10 of them, and then we just move on to the Watchtower Ruins, which we already have all 10 Pokemon for. It's got a bunch of ghost types. Ooh, that was the first health bar that we did not immediately completely just KO there. That kind of scares me. Well, with that, we can go over to East Lake Axwell, and East Lake Axwell has a bunch of stuff that we already have again. Alright, let's try going down to South Lake Milo. Or Milock? Do you say the lock? You probably said the lock. Already got everything that we need. We can go over to Giant Sea, and Giant Sea actually has something new for us. Maybe Cuffant will be here? No, it's where you get Duraludon. Nice, but we didn't get the Duraludon. Duraludon, 29% chance, that's a nope. Duraludon! Did not catch the Duraludon. Duraludon? Pop that one, alright. Fourth time's the charm, as they always say. I can go to North Lake Milock, which I already have all the Pokemon here for, but I think we're going to be stopped at this bridge, because we have to go forward into Motostoke. Yeah, so let's head up over into Motostoke, where they have another Pokemart, and they sell a bunch of fire-type stuff here, and a bunch of different evolution items. Yeah, so the Shard Trader trades basically the same thing. The Battle Cafe Master. Oh, but that's a lot of text. Milcery can evolve when you spin around with it, while treating it to a sweet. For example, you can whip up a Vanilla Alchemy by spinning clockwise for less than 10 seconds during the day. Okay, so this guy's just talking about how there's a lot of different Alchemy forms and they all revolve around sweets, but this artist Duncan have to say. My Cantonian Farfetch would never evolve no matter how many Fetch leaks I gave it. Lo and behold, here in Galar, the Farfetch'd wield thick, tough leaks for battle. Once my Galarian Farfetch was holding a leak, blimey, I was surprised how quickly he transformed into a noble ally. So we need to give a Galarian Farfetch'd a leak to get it to evolve. Which I'm assuming is, oh, there was a lot of evolution items added. Okay, so there's the 2 apples, there's the pot for Sinistea, there's the other type of cup for Slowking, and the Reigns of Unity? Yeah, I think these are each going to be for the Reigns of Unity. So there's nothing else really to do here, so let's put our battle items back on. We'll go fight Hop. Hop still got his Wooloo. He's probably not leveled up that much, right? Oh, yeah, he's still got a Rookity. And still got a Sobble. Alright, now we've defeated Hop again. We can go over to Route 3, where there is something new here. I think it's well, Gossifleur, but I think there's also the Rock Fire type. What was the base form called? No, it's not Carkol. It's the one before that. Roly-Poly. Yeah, we should get a Roly-Poly here somewhere. Hey, there's a Roly-Poly. 77% chance we caught one, and there's still something. Oh, we get Sizzlepede here. I only ever caught my Sizzlepede in the gym, and then saw them in the wild area later, but Sizzlepede 62 per. You know what? I have 72 Master Balls. I might as well just use them. Like, for basic Pokemon that I really don't want to take that long since I don't have that much time. Let's just use the Master Balls. Sizzlepede, you're not skipping this one. Alright, Galar Mine has nothing new for us to get, but we're going to move through here very swiftly, very carefully anyways. This is our first dungeon of the region, so it kind of tests how readily able we are to get through this area. And alright, we have the ladder, which will take us up to the next floor. Somewhere on this floor, there should be a boss if I can ever stop running into these blasted trainers. Ah, okay, we found the boss, and the boss is a Carkol. Shouldn't be too difficult to beat this Carkol, and we did, so now we should be able to move on. Oh no, we have to fight Trainer Bede. Bede's got his psychic types. He's got Solosis and Gothita and that one other one that's not Hatterene. Hatena, I would never remember that this thing existed. Alright, well, good that you weren't trying, Bede, because neither was I. Let's go on to Route 4 where we can find some new things, mainly being a Galarian Meowth. There's something else on this route that we don't have yet, so I'm just going to sit here until I find whatever it is. Ah, it's a Milcery, okay. 100% chance to catch the Milcery. Sounds good for me, and that completes everything on Galar Route 4. What are they selling over here in the... Oh, they just sell us the evolution items here. Okay, well, we don't have an Applin yet, but I might as well buy one of each, just so we can get that whenever we get that. Applin might actually be in the grass-type eggs. Makes me realize that I need to be hatching eggs. What does Cook Stewart have to offer? Okay, he just talks about apples. Milo's Gym. Milo starts out with Gossifleur. I wonder if they're going to have Dynamax Mons or just have... Yeah, it seems like they just have Pokemon. Gossifleur and Eldegoss are not too hard to defeat, so we defeat Milo and we gain our first badge of the Galar region. And now there's a bunch of Pokemon on Galar Route 5, but I was trying to click through it like an idiot. We catch Galarian Farfetch'd, and Galarian Farfetch'd joins our party. There's still another Pokemon that we can get here, though. Ah, okay, it's the actual Applin. 100% chance to catch an Applin, and I am immediately going to go over to our items where you have one sweet apple that we can use on Applin, which will evolve it into Appleton, and one tart apple, which we can use on Applin to evolve it into Flapple. Alright, with that we have everything on Galar Route 5, but Pokemon Trainer Hop wants to fight yet again, and we're gonna take him down yet again. This time he should have some evolved Mons, right? Yeah, he's got Corvisquire. And he has evolved his Sobble into Drizzile, who's actually my least favorite Pokemon in any of the games. I hate Drizzile, he looks so dumb. Let's go to Hulberry, and Hulberry is where we get access to the dock again, which means that we can use, the regional travel. What does the meteorologist have to say, though? The Pokemon in the wild area are very finicky, and many of them only appear in certain weather conditions. Oh, interesting. There are even some Pokemon named Cramorant and Ice-Q that only appear in certain forms depending on weather. Okay, so Cramorant has different forms in this game. Well, so does Ice-Q, but Ice-Q is a little bit more obvious. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. For now we have the Pokemart, and the Pokemart doesn't really have anything to offer me. Let's go ahead into Nessa's gym while we got our buffs still active. Nessa starts off with a Goldeen, leads into an Arrokuda, of course, and we'll be finishing with a Dreadnought. Oh, it's actually going to be a full-on Gigantamax Dreadnought, huh? Well, there it goes. That's our second badge of this region, and now we have Galar Mine number 2, where we can find Galarian Stunfisk. So while we got our buff active, let's go ahead and head in here, immediately find a Wimp. Oh, we found the ladder almost immediately too. Nice. Collect all the chests just in case. Okay, we found a Galarian Stunfisk on our first try, which is super convenient. We also have 2 grass-type eggs here, gave me a Chespin and a Grookey. Wait, why did I start with the grass-type eggs? I'm such an idiot. Okay, now we need to fight Trainer Bede once again in Galar Mine. It's got a Solosis still. Hasn't evolved his got the to either, but he does have one more Pokemon, which I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's a Galarian Ponyta. Neat. And last but not least, he still has the Hatena. And the Hatena is not too terribly difficult to beat through. And now we are on Motostoke Outskirts, where I think we just caught an Impidimp, if we didn't already. Yeah. Oh, we also captured a Hatena, which is great. Yeah, with that we caught everything in Motostoke Outskirts, so now we can not go to Kabu's gym. Oh, we have to fight Marnie. Okay. Marnie's got a Krogunk. Does Marnie have an Impidimp? No, she has a Scraggy. I don't know when she gets the Impidimp, but I mean, it becomes her signature Pokemon, so I'm assuming it's gonna be fairly soon. But our last mon should be Morpeko, and Morpeko goes down. And now we can fight Kabu's gym immediately back to back from the Marnie fight. Starts off with Ninetales, setting up that sun weather, except not really. It's got Arcanine next, and we'll be finishing with Gigantamax Centiskorch, who I, for the life of me, cannot remember the effect of. And with that, we have our third gym badge in the Galar region. And now we can continue through the wild area and beat through a quick 10 mons here because we already have everything. But we also have some water type eggs ready to go. Gave me a Choodle, gave me a Skrelp, and it gave me a Sobble. Great. That's really what we needed from the water type egg. Now let's put in some fire type eggs. Hopefully get a Squirrel Bunny. What does this last one have? Yeah, Choodle. Alright, we beat through enough Pokemon in this area. Now let's move up to Bridge Field, which has something that we want, and I think it's a Cuffant, if I remember correctly. Yep, it is a Cuffant, 100% chance. Nice. Apparently there's Obstagoon here. Well, that was kind of a waste, because I don't know how we would have evolved Obstagoon, maybe at night, but I mean, I guess we Master Balled it, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see if our Fire-type eggs have anything good for us. We hatched a Sizzlipede, Litleo, a Litten, and another Sizzlipede, so that's a no. But with that, we caught everything on Bridge Field, so let's move up into the Stony Wilderness, where we already have a lot of Mons, but it looks like this is going to be a really good spot to grind EVs for some of those evolved Mons, being Serena. Oh, there's even wild Grimmsnarls here. Holy smokes. Alright, let's see if this round of Fire-type eggs has anything good for us. We got Tepig, we got Salandit, we got Litten, and we got Chimchar. Alright, Stony Wilderness was fun, but let's move over to the Giant's Cap, and on Giant's Cap we already have everything. So that allows us to move over to the Dusty Bowl, which is actually just a dungeon that for some reason has Meowstic. Meowstic was definitely not in Sword and Shield, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and we'll try to beat through this area, which is a cemetery for whatever reason. Okay, we just opened a bunch of chests, which got me which got me to the Gigalith next to immediately, and from this Gigalith, we've beaten Dusty Bull one time, but now I can go over to the right side on Giant's Mirror, and Giant's Mirror has something that we want, but I don't remember what it is. Well, I haven't seen the new Pokemon yet, but I'm going to slowly scroll down to our Fire-type eggs. We're going to hatch a Scorbunny immediately. Nice. None of these other ones are Scorbunnies, though. It's a Sizzlipede, a Pansear, and a Litten. And, oh, it's Galarian Corsola. Alright, 100% chance we caught the Galarian Corsola. Now I can move over to Hammerlock Hills, and we can beat 10 Pokemon here. Now, with beating 10 Pokemon in Hammerlock Hills, sub-regional travel has been activated. But before we sub-regional travel, I just want to check these eggs really quick. And we catched a full Lynx out of the eggs, which I think is really the only thing that we needed. Other than a Clobbopus, never mind, I lied. Oh, okay, I just put in the electric type eggs, and this one is electric dark, so I think this one is just going to be a Morpeko. This one was a Morpeko. Great. Okay, so now let's sub-regional travel to the north part of Galar, where there's a lot of things that we can do here. Let's check out the Pokemart for anything that I want to buy. That's a no. Hiker Donald. We spotted a blue bird walking around with an Arrokuda in its mouth. It's quite a daft Pokemon, but it sure is hungry. Cramorants will have Pikachus in their mouths during thunderstorms. Gotcha. Let's go over to Route 6. Route 6 has many things that we want. One of them being Silicobra, but I think we can also get Galarian Yamask on this route. Let me check these out too. Okay, Stunfisk, Blitzel. Oh yeah, we didn't worry. Oh, but there is something else that we still need from the electric eggs. I think we caught a Galarian Yamask while I was talking about eggs. So, yeah, we're good on that front. Got everything on Galar Route 6. Pokemon Trainer Hop wants to fight yet again, and he's got a Cramorant, which is actually pretty cool. While we're fighting Hop, I'm just gonna go ahead and hatch these electric type eggs if he doesn't mind. Oh, he's also got Toxel is what we need from the electric type egg. I need to beat this Toxel fairly quickly so that we can actually open this egg, and that didn't work. All right, beat the Trainer Hop. Still at a Drizzile. I need to go beat like literally one Pokemon in the wild, and now we can hatch this egg. It's gonna end up being Togedemaru. With that, we have both Bay's Gym and Alistair's Gym. So instead of having just one or the other, we can do both of the gyms, which is pretty neat. Bay started off with him on top, Pangoro into Surfetched, into what will be Gigantamax Machamp. Definitely one of the cooler Gigantamaxes. It just kind of stinks that his effect is just kind of meh. Alright, well now we have like the fourth half of a badge. I'm assuming that you have to do both gyms. But Alistair here starts with Galarian Yamash because he hasn't figured out how to evolve Runigregas, which, you know, I don't blame him. Runigregas is super heckin' complicated. We'll probably have to go back to the Dusty Bowl after this in order to do it. Cursula is his third Mon, and last but not least is Gigantamax Gengar. Now we have officially the other side of the fourth badge. We also have the Fossil Master here. And as you can see on the left side, I did some work to make sure that we could have enough fossils to get one of each of these guys. So there's a Dracozolt, there's an Arctozolt, there's a Dracovish, and there's an Arctovish. It also cost a heckin' lot of money. 25k for just one of these guys? This egg will hatch into... Oh, we hatched a Pachurchin from the electric type egg. Not what I was expecting, but that's still pretty good. Okay, we beat both gyms. So now am I able to go somewhere? Am I dumb? What's the archaeologist have to say? Seems they do not evolve into Galarian Configregus, but complete a different Pokemon. For some mysterious reason, they only evolve when trained in a specific area of the wild area, known as the Dusty Bowl. Well, I guess we might as well go do that now. Okay, our Galarian Yamask is currently level 74, so if you go into the Dusty Bowl, and I'm going to swap out this berry item for this EXP item. I think there's also an EXP flute? No, there's an EXP lucky egg. We'll use that, and hopefully it will go to level 75 while we're fighting these Pokemon inside the Dusty. Oh, it grew to level 77. That was actually incredibly effective. But with that, we got Runigregas, so now I just need to beat through this dungeon one more time, and we'll be good to go. Alright, the next floor tells me that the boss is probably in... Well, we found a lot of chests, so I actually don't have to guess where the boss is anymore. I knew it was going to be on this edge over here. It's a Flygon with over 400 million health. That's a heckin' chonker right there. And down goes the Flygon. Let's check some eggs. This egg has a Helioptile, this egg has a Chinchou, and this egg has a Disappointment. I think we just got two more Peckos, and oh, this is actually probably a Toxel egg because it looks slightly purple, so we're good on the electric eggs, but we'll get there. We'll get back to that in a minute. What do we need to do to access Glimwood Tangle? I have to possess farther in... Oh, I have to go to Stoneside's Mural. What the heck? This is Stoneside, but I don't see an option. Oh, there definitely is an option. Alright, we checked out the mural, and now we need to stop Bede from destroying the mural. How do we do that? Oh, there's a little Bede on the map. Okay. Well, it looks like Bede's finally evolved some of his Pokemon. That's good for him. It's not going to really help him that much, but it's still good for him. And down goes Bede's Hatcham, and yeah, that's the end of him. But now I need to talk to Sonia, and Sonia has a lot of cool dialogue. And now the ruins show that there was a sword doggo and a shield doggo. So let's go through Glimwood Tangle, which has a bunch of Pokemon that we want to catch. Oh, it also has Sarud Village, which we need to do part of the questline Secrets of the Jungle. Okay. We'll get around to doing that probably next episode. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. Which is a good thing, honestly. It means that I get to make more content about a game that I said that I would never play again. Alright, we found a wild Sinistea. Sinistea gets an ball. Did we also catch something else that I wasn't paying attention to? I think we did. I don't remember what it was, though. Might have found a Galarian Rapidash, or Ponyta already. I want to open all these chests, though, just to make sure. Oh, there was an Impidip in the chest. Well, now I regret everything. Should go to the next floor. Okay, the next floor added some... Oh, I should be using the Time Flute. I'm stupid. Okay, it looks like we're not going to find the boss of the Glimwood Tangle first time Okay, well, we're gonna find the boss, but we're not gonna be able to beat it. Alright, all of our electric type eggs are ready to go. We got a Dedenne, we got a Morpeko, we got a Morpeko, and we got a Toxel. So I'm gonna send this right here, and our Toxel evolved into both low-key and amped form Toxtricities. I made some small adjustments. Let's head back over to the Glimwood Tangle, and I'm gonna start this again. Alright, and it seems like the boss is a wild Hetrem, and this time we have easily enough time to defeat this wild Hetrem. Down goes that Trem. We could get both of the Ndidi forms in here as bosses, so I'll do that later. But now we have Opal's gym, and Opal has a lot of Pokemon. Galarian Weezing, just barely under 100 million. All of our Pokemon are exactly just under 100 million, actually, which is a little strange. Never mind, Gigantamax Alchemy's pushed past that number. Gigantamax Alchemy was pretty easy to defeat, and that gives us our 5th gym badge in the Galar region. Now we got Trainer Hop all the way back over here, and Hop trying out some new Pokemon. He's got a Trevenant. Trevenant's always cool. Got that Wood Hammer. He's got a Heatmore. A little bit less useful, but it does have a cool signature move, Fire Lash, that isn't even a signature move anymore. Actually, I don't know if it was ever a signature move. He's got a Snorlax. He's got a Boltund. And last but not least, he's got an Inteleon. Alright, Galar Route 7. We already have everything on this route. So we're going to go immediately from Route 7 to Route 8, where we also have everything on this route. From Route 8, we go to Steamdrift Way, where there is a new Pokemon here we have not caught yet. This new Pokemon does not want to make itself known. Never mind Galarian Darumaka. And we caught Galarian Darumaka. And if we go over to items, we have enough Ice Stones to be able to use one of them. Crystal Onyx evolves using an Ice Stone? Alright, well we got Crystal Steelix from that. I didn't know that was a thing. But let's go ahead and use one on Galarian Darumaka like we were planning to. And that gives us Galarian Darmanitan. Oh, I also noted that they added this. There was a Halloween event. I caught a bunch of Halloween Pokemon. You probably don't care. But now there's a Togepi evolutionary line for Spooky Togepi. So let's use one of these plentiful Soothe Bells and then one of these plentiful Shiny Stones, and that'll give us that entire line. Alright, well, I don't think there was any other Pokemon that we caught in Steamdrift Way that was new to us, so we're just going to go ahead and move over to Sirchester, where they have Gordy's Gym and Melody's Gym. So let's just go ahead and beat through both of these guys. Gordy's starting off with the Rock types, as of course. We're going to segue from Gordy's Stonejourner to his Gigantamax Colossal. And now we have half of a gym badge before we go to Melanie's gym, where she starts off with Frostmoth into a Galarian Darmanitan. See, I didn't play Pokemon Shield, so I never got to see these kind of teams, but she has a lot more cool Pokemon than Gordy does immediately. Gigantamax Lapras is a bit of a pushover, so we're done with that. And now we earn the 6th badge of this region. Selling anything good at Pokemart these days? Nah, not really. The Hero's Bath, though. Oh, we probably needed to come here for a quest. Guitar's Justin. Got a Snom on Steamdrift Way. Okay, I need to give it a Soothe Bell during the night, which I'll do after this. Now we need to have another battle with Hop. He's got double again. Going from a Corviknight into a Pincurchin. I know it said Pincurchin, but I think it's funnier to say Pincurchin. And we go from Hop's Snorlax into his Inteleon. And now we're fighting Hop, and we gotta go talk to Hop. Hop says a bunch of things. Sonya says a bunch of things. And we go back to the Hero's Bath again, and that completes that part of the quest. Let's go to Route 9, and there are some new things on Route 9 for us to catch, but what possibly could it be other than Cramorant? And catching Cramorant completes what we needed on this route. So now let's go over to Sirchester Bay. We have all the Pokemon that we need from Sirchester Bay. There we go to Outer Spikemuth. And Outer Spikemuth doesn't have any new Pokemon for us either. It does have Delmise though. Alright, 10. Now we gotta fight Trainer Marnie in order for us to get into actual Spikemuth, and Marnie's actually pretty strong. Hold on. Marnie's actually like evolved all of her Pokemon, and like if you added them all together, she has over 800 million health between her Pokemon, which is just big numbers get bigger. Alright, last but not least, we have the Morpeko who has 220 million health. If you rounded it up, it would be 221 million health, but I don't think there's much of a difference at that point. And now we can enter Spike Booth, and we get to fight Piers' gym, who doesn't use a single Gigantamax at all. Piers' mons are pretty basic. Oh, he didn't have an... Oh, wait, no. Obstagoon's going to be the signature mon. For some reason, I thought Pierce had a different signature mon other than Obstagoon. And with that, we get our 7th gym badge. And there's also another shard trader here. And it doesn't look like they really have anything that I want too much. Alright, now let's go back to Hammerlock Stadium, where we can fight Raihan's gym with our remaining energy that we have left. Man got that Flygon. He got that Sandaconda. It's pretty neat how he tries to use weather. It just kind of stinks that he gets locked into a format that's basically you just one-shot everything and don't care about anything at all. But that is our 8th badge for the Galar region. I think that is going to be a good stopping point for this episode of Pokeclicker. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video and even consider subscribing, because both of those things would help me out an absolute ton. As of recording this, we are only like 2 weeks away from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going to be playing the heck out of that whenever that comes out, so stay tuned if you want to see some of that. I'm going to try and get out one more episode of Pokeclicker before Scarlet and Violet comes out, just to see if I can quote-unquote finish the Galar region from there. But it might be a little difficult. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.